Hello and welcome to my apartment tour. So I live in a 1-bedroom plus den here in downtown Bellevue. I pay $3,350 base rent, and you guys might think that this must be a really luxurious apartment. Keep your expectations low because it really isn't. Yeah, I'll kind of just give you a quick tour of where I've been living the past year. As you enter the apartment, this is where I spend most of my time, which is this den area. As you could see, I made this into my office space. As someone who has a 9-to-5 job and does content creation, I spend a lot of my time at my desk either working or editing videos, so it was really important for me to find an apartment that had this extra space. I have lived in 2 apartments previously that didn't have a den, and over time I just found that the space just gets a little too small for me when I'm working in my living room, and I really needed this extra space just for a dedicated work area. Also, a lot of you guys have mentioned in my past videos how I should decorate this place, add a lamp, maybe hang some pictures, but I haven't really gotten to it because as someone who rents, I don't really live in places longer than a year, so I don't really find the need to decorate fully. But hopefully in my next place, I'll be motivated to decorate a little bit more, especially since I do film content, so I think it'll be good for my videos. Now we have this room that is multi-purpose. As you could see, we have a litter box here for my cat Howl, and we also have our washer dryer unit system here. And I also use this closet space as storage. It's actually a really big space. I think it's probably comparable to my den area, but this is where I just store a bunch of cleaning supplies, tools. I have a Breville box that I just decided to keep in here. Also, more stuff up here. I don't even know what it is. I just accumulated a lot of things as I was living alone throughout the years, so it's probably time to declutter when I move. Alright, so now moving down the hallway, I just wanted to point out that this is the only poster that I've set up in any of my apartments. This was gifted to me by my filmer right now, so I wanted to hang it up because it was a really thoughtful gift. My favorite one out of these places is Espresso Vivace. They have something called the Nico, which is basically espresso with a hint of orange, what is it called? Orange zest?
Yeah, orange essence.
Orange essence, and it's just amazing. If you're ever in Seattle, they have a location in SLU and Capitol Hill. I would highly recommend going. Now moving on to the kitchen, this was one of the main reasons why I ended up renting this place, is because I really loved the U-shaped countertop. As someone who loves to cook, this was really important for me just because in my previous apartments, I found that my kitchens were a little too small, so I wanted a bigger space, especially more cabinet space because I have a lot of things. I actually ended up accumulating too many kitchenware, so I'm gonna have to declutter when I move out. This is my favorite little corner of the kitchen. This is the Breville Oracle machine. I really love it, and I make myself coffee every morning with the Espresso Vivace beans. I highly recommend grabbing yourself a bag of these beans as well if you make coffee yourself at home while you visit the cafe. And across from the kitchen space, we have my bathroom. I'm just gonna show it really quickly because it's really messy and I don't really wanna show it too much. Okay, that was my scale. Anyway, yeah, so this is my bathroom. One thing that I really love about it is the huge mirror that spans across the entire wall, because I find myself getting ready over here or even here when I need like a closer view of myself. So yeah, and also this has a bathtub. My previous apartment didn't have a bathtub, so I couldn't take baths, and I definitely utilized this a lot during my time here. This is the very first apartment where I have an actual 1-bedroom. My previous apartments were open 1-bedroom layouts, and I think you could call them alcove layouts. My bedroom was just in a little nook. They had no doors, so this is the first time I have a proper bedroom and a door attached to it, which was amazing. I have a queen size bed over here with just a simple nightstand and this fake olive tree. I'm not someone that could raise plants, which is why I have fake plants around the area. But yeah, this is my little sleeping area. I have a Casper mattress. If you guys are looking into buying a new mattress, I highly recommend getting a Casper one. I think I even ordered this on Amazon and the delivery guys brought it into my apartment themselves and took away all of the cardboard, which was a really nice little service. Now we're in my walk-in closet. I don't want to spend too much time here because it's really messy, but this is my first time having a walk-in closet in my apartment, and I must say it was one of the main selling points when I decided to rent this place because as you could see, I have a lot of clothes, and now I'm realizing how I don't even wear maybe 80% of this, so maybe I didn't need a walk-in closet. But yeah, I just really appreciated all the space and the built-in shelving. This was a godsend because in my previous apartments there were no shelving units, so I would have to build like a very cheap Amazon one myself, and they would always break down over time. I really just liked how there was built-in closet hangers and shelving, so I don't need to worry about that. Finally, let's move on to my favorite space in the area, which is the living area. I really like that this had floor-to-ceiling windows, and specifically these are east-facing windows, which was really important for me. In my previous apartment, my windows were facing north, so I barely got any sunlight in, but this one, when the sun is shining, you just get really amazing sunlight in. Even in the evening during a sunny day, the light will reflect off of this building across the street and shine through to my apartment, so I kind of get sunlight throughout the entire day, which is really nice. This is also Howell's little main corner. He loves to sleep on top of this cat tree that I've put up over here, and because we do live on a busy street, he's always people gazing and just being a stalker out the window. One thing about this apartment is that it does face another apartment unit across from me, so you don't really get a lot of privacy. They could easily see through my windows, but it was kind of one of those sacrifices I made just because I really love the layout of this unit. But one good thing about this place is that there is a Molly Moon's right downstairs, so it's very easy access to great local ice cream. This couch was actually one of my recent purchases for this apartment. I decided to bite the bullet and purchase this couch just because my previous couch was very uncomfortable and it was a Facebook Market purchase. But I would say this is my very first real couch purchase. I got this from Crate and Barrel. It's also a really nice space for your friends to sleep on whenever they visit. And right now, I just have Pikachu sleeping on my couch. On this little corner of my living room, I set this place up as my dining area. I actually don't really eat here that often. I find myself eating standing up or at my desk or even at the coffee table, but it's a really nice little setup whenever I have someone over and we could just sit here, light a candle, and have a nice little dinner. Okay, so that concludes my little apartment tour. This is what you'll get for your money. Again, I mentioned my rent was $33.50. I do recognize that it's a really high rent, and I am lucky enough to be able to afford this rent. My main reason why I decided to rent such a big place for myself and my cat was just I needed more mental space, and going through a burnout at the end of 2023, I just realized I wanted a bigger space, especially because I do tend to work from home a lot, so it was definitely an investment. There are a few reasons why I'm not renewing my lease. I'll probably talk about that in my next vlog, so if you guys are curious, keep an eye out for a moving vlog because I'll be moving out of this apartment in the next week, so I'll have to do a lot of packing and a lot of organizing. Anyway, I'll end the video here. Let me know if you guys would like a tour of my next place that I'm moving into, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Stop laughing. Are you recording? How long have you been doing YouTube?
Over 10 years.
Okay, now this is gonna be an apartment tour from a YouTuber who's been doing it for 10 years.
Okay. Are these things on?
Here we have the piece de resistance, the litter room, the washer dryer. This is where we wash all the clothes. All the clothes get washed in here. They're usually very soiled. Welcome to where all the magic happens. This is my desk, and I have 2 keyboards because I put one keyboard on my left hand and one keyboard on my right hand. So I could just be typing all day. So that's why I have 2 keyboards. What is this? Well, this is an espresso machine. This is the Breville Oracle. And this is basically the lifeline of the apartment. These pans are like toys for children, so it's perfect that I have this flat electric top oven. And here we have the bathroom. Here is all of my things to get ready for my day. You see this? I need all of these things to get ready for my day. If I don't have all of these things, so this is why I need a big bathroom in my apartment. This is my mirror. I look in this mirror every day. I got myself a couch, and it's so nice. I keep all of my plushies with me, just like this, and I just sit and I watch movies all day.
Is your name Jen as well?
Yeah, it's actually Gengineer.
That should be my domain name.
Gengineer.com.
Okay, that concludes our little apartment tour. Bye-bye.